Okay, so I hope you liked that clip of Genji and all of his abilities, and now we're going to talk about story. So I think that Blizzard is a story-based studio, and when I say that, I mean that they have always put story first in their games. There's always those insanely detailed quest lines, there's always all of those books you can find in Diablo and in Warcraft alike that give you an idea of story. In StarCraft we see that we have the campaign, which gives all of the backstory we need, and with all of these franchises we have all of these crazy cinematics. I mean, even Hearthstone, which is based off of Warcraft characters and based off of Warcraft mechanics, has its own backstory when they have their X-Packs. They have their League of Explorers, which was just announced. They have the Goblins expansion that they had last year at BlizzCon. All of them have these really cool cinematics. So Blizzard is very story driven, and there are 3 mediums which they are going to have the story on. Now, one of those mediums is a graphic novel. Now, the graphic novel is going to be self-published. Chris Metzen pointed out that they want to stay away from the large publishing companies, so good on you, Blizzard. And they also pointed out that they were trying to also have a short comic series. So while we wait for this graphic novel to come out, while we wait for the subsequent graphic novels to come out, Blizzard gamers have the opportunity to immerse themselves in the world of Overwatch. And we saw with the Pixar trailer last year, there was a lot of backstory, and I'm glad that Blizzard is taking the time to put that out there to us because it's a fun game. It is so fun. I have been playing it non-stop, and the fact that they're actually introducing a real story, because there is story, there are background stories on the Overwatch page. If you haven't checked it out, go check out playoverwatch.com, but they're limited. They're limited in the fact that they don't give the story behind the group itself. And what Chris Metzen said was that the group itself had its own different timelines. There was an original group with Raze and Morrison and a few other Overwatch heroes, which then moved on to all of the Overwatch heroes that we have now, and then some. There are apparently hundreds of Overwatch members who protected the world. And with this, they gave a little backstory today on the Overwatch group and why they were introduced and what the story behind that is and what is taking over the world. This is a spoiler, it's a group of robots, but they did such a great job explaining it, and we know that they have a lot up their sleeve with respect to this. So I'm glad they're putting out a longer form in the graphic novel and a short form in the comics until we can get something a little bit more substantial, which is going to be the shorts. Now, following the Activision Blizzard acquiring of a studio, if you haven't realized that, they apparently, story goes, that they purchased a studio. And this studio, I think, is going to be used not only for Overwatch, because you know what would be really cool if we had live action Overwatch, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be animated, but it's also going to be for esports. So we'll just leave that as it is, that they bought a studio and it's giving rise to some pretty cool things, including hopefully a movie. Oh my goodness. But actually, Blizzard wants to make these short films and short shows. Short films, short shows. They didn't really specify what they were doing, and I can only see it as it coming out on the internet, so YouTube, through a YouTube medium, because they said they didn't want people to pay for it, or they're gonna try and get it on like the Cartoon Network or whatever other network there is for cartoons. I'm kind of out of the loop. If it was in Canada, it would be YTV. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do, which I think is awesome. As a machinimator, as someone who takes pride in video work and takes pride in storyboarding and storytelling, I am so grateful that they're pursuing this, because when I saw the cinematic last year at BlizzCon, I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, they have to make this a movie. Oh my god, they have to make this a short film. They have to do something. They need to expand on this. So I'm so happy that they were. So I'm going to implement a little bit, or I'm going to put in a few clips that show you what they've been working on lately.
To see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself.
to do the heavy lifting? Did someone say peanut butter?
Time is on my side.
I hope you enjoyed that video, and we get to check out a whole bunch of cool stuff that Blizzard did over the weekend at BlizzCon 2015. There are a bunch of videos and they're super cool. Just look at them. Got one about May. One about Genji. Gotta pick one, guys. Gotta pick one. But which one will it be? Oh, that's a cool one.